Thank you. Hey, this song is called Esprit d'Escalier. It's about my fictitious life in the circus. Okay. I might have been the juggler who left things up in the air. I might have flown from my trapeze, found nobody's there. Might have been the tightrope guy whose slip was Freudian. But I was just ambitious, climbing one too many rungs. Feel just like the big top when the hurricane is. Wonder will the show go on before it's ground. Might have been the sad-eyed clown who couldn't get a laugh, the masochist magician who sawed himself in half, or the all-too-human cannonball who jumped the gun. But I was just ambitious, climbing one too many rungs. Feel just like the big top when the hurricane is down. Wonder will the show go on before it's off the ground. I might have been a fire eater, hellish breath inside. I might have been a swallower of daggers, not my pride. I might have been the tattooed man with words on tip of tongue. But I was just ambitious, climbing one too many rungs. Feel just like the big top when the hurricane is down. Wonder will the show go on before it's off the ground. I might have been an acrobat, a pretzel out of shape. I might have been Houdini, who didn't quite escape. I might have left the circus and I would have had a lot more fun. But I was just ambitious, climbing one too many rungs. Feel just like the big top when the hurricane is down. Wonder will the show go on before it's off the ground. The equestrian director stopped the song and said, "You might have been a lion tamer who lost his head. It's better to be a word tamer and make a slip of the lip than to be a lion tamer and forget to bring your whip. Because I feel just like the big top when hurricane is down." Sing along now. I feel just like the big top when the hurricane is down, and I wonder will the show go on before it's off. Right again. I feel just like the big top when the hurricane is down, and I wonder will the show go on before it's off the ground. Well, when I was a budding poet, I had a summer job working in the circus with a lion tamer. My duties included cleaning the cage floor, putting wintergreen breath mints in the lion's mouths. It so happened that one day I neglected my duty to clean the cage floor where the lions did their routine. I had been struck by a sudden urge to write a sonnet and neglected to clean the cage where the lions did their routine. The lion tamer came into the cage right in the middle of my poetic inspiration, slipped on something and soiled his bright red silk pants. He got quite upset and said, "Stefan, put your head in here," referring to one particular lion. Now, I've done all kinds of things to get inspiration for poetry and so forth, so I put my head in that lion's mouth. I didn't hesitate because the lion tamer had a whip and a chair in each hand, and I was not inclined to argue with someone who was holding a revolver to my head. I put my head in the lion's mouth. It was at that time, that instance, I realized I'd neglected my duty of inserting wintergreen breath mints. And while my head was in there, I heard the phone ring in the distance, and the lion tamer was paged. Then I heard the pathetic sound of a whip being dragged across the sawdust as the fearless one left the cage. It turned out to be quite a long call, so I had a lot of time to think of the sonnet I'd written. I wondered with my head still in the lion's mouth, was it worth to risk one's life just for the sake of literature? After all, it wasn't a very good sonnet. Well, that was the summer I learned the importance of literary criticism. What stuck in my mind most was the Esprit d'Escalier from the equestrian director. He was the one who pulled me out of the lion's jaws after reading the sonnet that I had dropped on the floor. He said, "It's better to be a poet and make a slip of the lip than to be a lion tamer and forget to bring your wits." Or is it wit? No, it's forget to bring your revolver. Thank you.